I mean, 7-2. I mean, let's just hear the questions. Let's go forward with that.
Okay. We'll go ahead and take questions again. First for the student athletes. If you'll raise your hand, we'll get a mic over to you. Questions? Back row.
Tyler, could you talk about your performance today? I know battle with a little bit of control issues there in the middle innings. Just talk about how you felt about that today.
Yeah, certainly too many free bases, too many walks, not getting the leadoff guy out. That certainly costed us in, the innings that they scored in the third, and the sixth, and the seventh. So, yeah, certainly didn't command my stuff well, and didn't, get those leadoff guys out and put us in a position to win at the end.
Other questions for Tyler and Brian? Front row. Go ahead.
Tyler, just wondering, I didn't see a whole lot of the curveball today. I don't know, were you cutting your changeup, or was it a slider that you're throwing a little bit?
My go-to secondary pitch was my changeup. That was the pitch I was going to after the fastball. Certainly, that was the only pitch I could really command. I guess I could go to and grab a strike and change their rhythm. So yeah, not too many curveballs.
Tyler, you got through 3 2/3 before the first walk came. Was it after that just barely missing the corners, not making your pitches, not getting the calls? How did you see it from that point on?
Yeah, there were cases where I was just too erratic. I wasn't really too around the zone. My misses were just were spraying everywhere. So when I was throwing a pitch that might have been a borderline strike, I just didn't earn it. So yeah, certainly that all falls on my shoulders. Too many free passes, and just need to charge the ball in the zone more often.
Other questions for the student athletes? Okay. Brian, Tyler, you guys are welcome to head back to your locker room. Thank you, guys. We'll go ahead and take a few questions for Coach Corbin. If you'll raise your hand, please, we'll get a mic to you. Second row, go ahead.
Tim, how would you kind of assess Jeremy Massey, who's really able to kind of keep you guys from putting up a big inning, kind of keeping you off balance?
Yeah, he did. He changed rhythms pretty well. The left-hander who stayed off the plate to the outer half of the plate, and we weren't able to really capitalize or tag team some at-bats together. So he did a nice job. You have to give him some credit.
Other questions for Coach Corbin? Staying on the second row.
Coach, I think 6 runs in 3 games. Could you just talk about the offense and maybe what the struggles were this tournament?
We didn't cross home plate. I mean, what are you going to do? We didn't get any timely hits, really. We weren't able to put a lot of guys in scoring position early, and then, we play uphill a little bit, with 2 outs, get guys with bases loaded, but it's kind of all or nothing at that point. We just didn't have any timely hits. Didn't have a lot of base runners either. They didn't give us much.
Front row.
Tim, it just seems like control has been tough this week.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do when it just seems like the people you throw, just whether it's the starters or the bullpen, aren't throwing strikes? How do you manage that as a coach?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I think it's a lot like when your team's you're not shooting the ball well from the foul line. I mean, you talk about it a lot, but the kids have to execute. They're very knowing, and they don't want to walk people. That's the last thing that they want to do. So it's on their mind, and it's one of those things where there's side work. You just try to execute as best you can, and then try to bring it to the field. But you can't take a hammer and just bang them on the head and keep talking about it. I mean, they're very knowing. They're good kids, and they know what they're supposed to do.
Other questions for Coach Corbin? Front row.
You looking forward to maybe reshuffling the deck in terms of whether it's bullpen roles, rotation order, anything like that, as you got a week before NCAAs?
That's not a real question. I mean, I can't answer that right now, Chris. Not in the state of mind I'm in. I just have to wait back and take 24, 48 hours and get away from the ball for a little bit, and we'll make some good decisions by the weekend.
Is there a final question for Coach? Thank you.